There is something happening to you right now, and you don't even notice it. You are being influenced, not through force, not through fear, but through repetition, through patterns, through what feels normal. And the most terrifying part is this: you would never call it brainwashing, because it feels like life. Right now, you think your opinions are yours, your choices are yours, your taste is yours. But what if most of it was installed into you slowly, quietly, without permission? This is not science fiction, this is psychology, and it is already inside your everyday life. Your brain was never designed for modern life, it was designed for survival. And survival had one rule: learn fast from the environment. If something repeats, it must be important. If something is common, it must be safe. If something is seen everywhere, it must be true. But in the modern world, this system is being used against you, not by a single person, not by a single group, but by the environment itself. Because whatever you see repeatedly, your brain begins to accept, not as information, but as reality. This is called psychological conditioning, but in everyday life, it looks harmless. A sound, a trend, a phrase, a behavior, a belief, repeated again, and again, and again. At first, your mind resists it. It feels unfamiliar, even wrong, but something strange happens. The more you see it, the less your brain questions it, and then comes the shift. You stop asking, "Is this true?" and start asking, "Is this normal?" And once something feels normal, your brain stops defending against it. This is where it becomes disturbing. Your brain does not prioritize truth first, it prioritizes efficiency. So it builds shortcuts, mental shortcuts like, if everyone is doing it, it must be fine. If I've seen it many times, it must be correct. If it feels familiar, it must be safe. And this is exactly where influence becomes invisible. Because no one is forcing you, no one is convincing you, you are simply adapting, automatically. Over time, your preferences begin to shift, your humor shifts, your opinions shift, even your identity shifts. And the most dangerous part, you don't feel the change happening, because it is not a decision. It is a drift. Now imagine something deeper. What if most of what you call your personality is actually just repeated exposure? The music you like, the way you talk, the things you find funny, the ideas you defend, the fears you carry, all shaped by repetition. And repetition does something powerful. It removes doubt. It replaces thinking. It creates certainty where none existed. Entire societies have been shaped this way. Not through direct control, but through normalized exposure. What is seen enough times, starts to feel inevitable, and once something feels inevitable, people stop questioning it. But here is the part that hits hardest. You are not outside of the system, you are inside it, right now. Every scroll, every video, every repeated idea, every familiar pattern, it is all shaping what your brain accepts as normal, without asking you, without warning you, without stopping. And you will rarely notice it happening, because it never feels like change. It feels like comfort. It feels like this is just how things are. But ask yourself something quietly: how many of your beliefs are truly formed by thinking, and how many were formed by repetition? Because silent brainwashing does not feel like control, it feels like normal life. And the most unsettling truth is this: you were never forced to believe anything. You simply saw it enough times that your brain decided to believe it for you.